Hi friends, this is Gail, Fava of 4, doing a little video on some of the Christmas ornaments I made before I give them away tomorrow. I didn't really get my GoPro. I'm just going to take it back or give it to one of the kids. It was user friendly, not this user. Plus I can't even see the menu. So my sister for my birthday had bought me this thing called Standees. And you can put your iPod on it, your iPad, your phone. So for now, that's what I'm using. And I'll be honest and tell you that I'm sitting on my bed because I don't know where else to go. I messed everything else up already. So these ornaments are altered corks, and it was inspired by Jeanette, Scrappin' Happy XO. I always call her Scrappin' Happy-O. For short. She painted her corks, and I did too. She has some special paint she liked. I just go in there and grab something, and I had one of these dauber paints, and it said linen, so I unscrewed it and just stuck a paintbrush in it and painted the corks. And I used this trim I had, and I wrapped it around 3 or 4 times. And I had this, one of the ones I got from the dollar store. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, it's not really that much on there, but I wrapped it around 3 or 4 times. You see, it's kind of fluffy. And here I put a little bit of, this was what I used. I had this with the Christmas bells on it, silver bells, so it was on sale one day somewhere, so I bought a couple yards for Christmas and I almost forgot about it. So I put that on here, and then that little trim you get for $1, a whole bunch of it, I just kind of put it there. I had a earring or something, looked kind of like a poinsettia, and since kids relate Christmas to, I mean, they're not kids again, they're adults, 30s, 40s. But, so I put the red there. They kind of related to green and reds to Christmas. Then I had this trim. When I go up there, this one craft store, Packatans, has a lot of these trims. And I'm sure you've seen them, but, you know, for $1. And, let me see, this trim. I just have a lot of these little trims that I got really cheap. So I put one of those on here. This is one of my dollar ornaments. I just stuck a pin in there and helped it with glue. And I put a bead cap on top and one of my stick pins that I buy, just, you know, like they are. I don't do anything to them. They're in the bridal section of the, I think Michael's too. Stuck that in there. Put this on. So I thought that turned out very nice. Like I said, inspired by Jeanette. And then there's this one. This, same thing, but I used this, and I think this is what she used on hers. A trim, wrapped it around a few times. This is one of the bells I cut off from my dollar store stuff. This is a little angel ringing a bell I had in my jewelry stash. This trim, I believe, well, I don't have it here, but it was these half cuts, and then I took this, I think, from another trim and put them on here. And then to cover up all this mess under here, I put a piece of that trim. And I got this in gold and silver at the dollar store. There's the gold, pretty much $1. Anyway, I have silver here someplace, but it's the same thing as this. And I like the little angel on there. It's cute. And I had an earring I stuck in there, and this skin is from some scarf I bought. So far I have gray, pink, and white, and I just cut little pieces off and stick them in there. And that's that one. So I like that one a lot. Get to a close view. Okay. I'll show you another one if I can find it. Well, until I find it, I'll show you this. I had made this a while ago, and then when I got it's one of those keys you get $1, $1.50 at the Michael's before you go to the register. And I used some doilies, and then I put the reindeer on the back. I used an earring and some trims. I just cut them up and put them there. And there's the back. And this was just from, one of those flower trims, something like this, that we use a lot of times. It's not the same one, but, so there's that one. And this probably isn't one of my favorites, but I put a little green on here. I subdued the green a little bit, but those little bead cap flowery things. And I painted over them to make them a little less. But, like I said, sometimes they associate green and red with Christmas. This is a trim I had, and I believe half of it I dyed with the avocado peels, and I did send some to someone. I think maybe it was Margaret. And it almost looks like a hula skirt, doesn't it? And this I put on because this whole big thing was at the dollar store, and I figured I would use it for something. So I wrapped it around. This was one of some trim, the little flowers I think I stuck in there. Then this Christmas, it's called Sparkly Yarn. I got it at the dollar store. You're sick of hearing me say the dollar store. Sure. And I stuck that in there, and then this bow and stuff is the top of this bell. Well, there were more bells with it, but so I just stuck it in there. I had a dove and one of those stick pins that I get. And I think it's pretty. Oh, there goes my... Now, the piece de resistance, this is the one I like a lot. Because I guess it's because it's so shabby chic. And, unlike most of you, or a lot of you, I don't know what I'm doing until I do it. I don't set out stuff and think, oh, this is what I'm going to use, but I started with this trim. And I cut parts of this. I wanted to use this trim because it's so pretty. I cut parts of it, I put the flower there, and then I cut out some of these loop-de-loops here. Then I had some of that silver, I think it was this one, trim. Put around here. This was a little lace, and then the lace had this, I couldn't find it right now, but it was this one. I think it was this. I think I folded it like this and put it around, and so that's why this sticks up like a crown. You can see that. And then I cut off a little bit of that pink furry stuff I have from a scarf. Put one of my bead caps in. Oh, this is that stuff that you peel off the paper. And I had it right here to show you. Oh, this. I don't know what they call it. But I had it in there, and so I peeled part of it off and stuck it on here. Reinforced it with a little bit of glue. This is an earring. It's one of those little stick pins I had that I bought. They come like 5 something at Hobby Lobby. I think I got them. But isn't that pretty? Now my debate was whether to put, oh, I had an angel here. Whether to put this angel on top. I would, paint her a little bit white, just so we're, or to put some bells underneath, little white bells, silver bells. Then I thought that would be too much. I think it needs to stay this way. Except the angel wouldn't be bad. But that's my favorite one. Thank you, Jeanette, for the inspiration, because, well, I'm not fast, but at least I did these all yesterday. And what else have I done? Oh, I'll just show you this. I made this envelope out of a doily that Margaret had given me. Margaret 7MRST. And what I did was I put some stiffy, and I put a little glossy accents and some kind of pearl glitter stuff. I mixed it all together, and I stuck a sponge in it, laid this out on cardboard, and then just kind of sponged it. Not soaked, but sponged it really well on both sides. And then I blew it dry a little bit and let it half dry, then folded it. There's a video I came across the other day, and I thought, why can't I do that with a doily? Would that look pretty? And then where I folded it, I glued it, together, but I put a cardboard in there first, because I made this big mistake. I saw one of, Jeanette had a video. I'm just entranced with shapes and making things, and I'm so horrible at it. Like, I love origami. It takes me 4 hours to make a little duck or something. Anyway, she had this bag on there. Well, that's crooked. And I got it all done, and then when I went to open it up, it was stuck together, as you can see. Because when I did the first fold, I didn't think not to get glue on the inside. So after 3 of them, I managed one. It's a little small, but I did it. I'm proud of myself. And of course I tore it a little. And so that was from one of Jeanette's videos. And I love that idea. I think that's where I got the idea for the envelope thing. And then I could put some trim here or something. But next time I'll know. Now I can do it without watching the video. But I must have watched that video 3 times, and I kept pausing and pausing and pausing. Like, wait, and talking to it. Wait for me, wait. And I made this little doily thing. I think I got this from Margaret too, and I put a Christmas button on it. So I only stuck it on this part just to make it heavier, so it wouldn't ruin this. And it's not something you're going to stick in the mail. I mean, you could mail it, but it'd have to go in something else, so it's not like it. But I really like these. Yeah, it's a little crooked, I can see. But as you can see, I'm not perfect. And I did a video right before this, and I ended up, you could see I was like half in my pajamas. So this time, I put a Christmas top on. I don't even know what it says, naughty or nice, I think. It's getting really warm here today in the 80s. I was liking the cool weather. Now it's getting hot again. So the only thing I don't like about doing these videos is I can't believe, I didn't think I looked too old, but when you see your arms in here, oh my God. Next time I'm going to put makeup on or something. I'm like, oh, is that me? Anyway, I would like everyone to have a nice holiday. I'm going to have a quiet one if I can help it. And happy Hanukkah, happy New Year, happy holidays. Just mostly have a healthy New Year. You're nowhere without your health. You know, I know that. And I will come back with a few things that aren't Christmassy that I've made. I need to get involved in a big thing. I just want one of those, you know, those doily books, or, you know, I just want to do something really good, but I just don't think I'm going to be that good at it. But anyway, I'll show you real quick. I did make this. I saw a video, and with the balloon and all that stuff, and all I did was put one of my doilies over a bowl. Actually, well, it was a big popcorn bowl. And I soaked it in a cup really well with Stiffy, and waited till the next day, and I curled the edges, and that's how it came out. So, I think that's kind of pretty. I thought I could put something more sturdy here and like use it for rolls or whatever. It's just pretty. I guess I like the small things that I can get instant gratification from, and I keep steering away from the bigger things because I don't think I'll do well, but I will have to try. So anyway, everybody, Merry Christmas, and hopefully I may talk to you again before the end of the year. Bye.